Hi friends, we are here together at your own learning platform Learn Forward, and we'll be taking grammar sessions here. We are here with your grammar book, the Grammar Hub for Grade 7 by Feather Cap. And we'll be starting the journey ahead with chapter 2 of your book, in which we will be recalling and learning more about nouns, the number, the gender and the case. You know about them? Let's revise and learn more. Yes. So let's have a quick review of your past learning. Here we have identify the errors in these sentences and write them correctly. Let's see how much you remember. Robin's favorite dog was Bruzo. Buzo. So what is the mistake here, children? Can you tell me? We are talking about something of Robin. That means this S is not to be written like this. We have to use what? Apostrophe. Good. So that is Robin apostrophe S. It should be like this. This is the error. So you'll just write the rest of the part. Say, a crocodile's jaws are strong. What's the error here? Good one. Will not write this here. So this will be corrected like simple jaws. That shows the plural of a number, of a noun. Hans' brother likes to read. Very good, students. This shows brother of Hans. So we'll be using what here? Apostrophe. Good answer from you. Ria's best friend is Mary. Yes, the same error here. Again, you will be using apostrophe. Well done. So this shows you remember the use of apostrophe. Very good. Let's go ahead now, and we'll be starting with nouns number. What do you mean by noun number? It means whether something is singular, that means one, or it is plural, that means many. So we just have two things, singular or plural in number, and we have already learnt about the rules how to change singular to plural. Let's quickly recall. The first rule is simply by adding S at the end of singular noun, right? Then the second rule says adding ES. And do you remember the magic sounds, ending sounds? I have already told in earlier classes. SOX, ch, sh, double S, or the buzz sounds. Whenever you have these at the end, we make them plural by adding ES. Then some nouns ending in O, though it is a part of the magic sound, but still we do not add ES. We just write S to it, like photo we add only S, piano we add only S, radio, studio, same thing, just add S. So these are the exceptions to this rule, children. Moving ahead, we have the Y ending words, which for which we change Y into I. So that is IES is added by replacing Y. You have to remove Y first. But the sounds, the words that have a vowel with before Y ending, so with that we add only S, right? Like boy, B-O-Y, boy. There is a vowel before Y, so we will make it B-O-Y-S only, not B-O-I-E-S. Otherwise, if the word is Y ending, we change it to I and then add ES to it. Moving ahead, we are also familiar with the FFE ending words which get changed into VES, right? But there also we have some exceptions, like roof is only S, roofs. Dwarf is dwarfs. Chief is chiefs. Similarly, handkerchief is handkerchiefs. So these are again the exceptions to the VES rule. So that was a quick recall of the rules we have already learned. In some nouns, the inner vowel is changed, like woman becomes women, man becomes men. So this is the inner vowel has changed. Foot, feet, tooth, teeth. Mouse becomes mice, louse becomes lice, and goose becomes geese. Statesman becomes statesman. This is rather a compound word here. Okay, so these are the changes. Then, yes, when we talk about qualifications, when we talk about designations, when we talk about letters or numbers, to make these all plural, we simply add either apostrophe S or only S will also be sufficient to make them plural, like If I talk about one BA, I'll be talking about many BAs, bachelor's degree, and I can use without S also, apostrophe also BAs. Similarly, MLA, MLAs, both ways it is correct. When I talk about numbers, I say 1990, so plural becomes 1990s without or with apostrophe. Similarly, MP, MPs, when I talk about, there are two A's. So I can write like A's this also and like this also. Both ways it is correct. Right? So this is about making the words, designations, sorry, numbers, letters, designations and degrees plural. Coming to the next, by adding S to the main principal word when it comes to compound nouns. So you just have to focus on the main word. What is the word there? Passerby, the main word is passer. So I'm going to plural this. Mother-in-law, this is the main word. So I say mothers-in-law. Commander-in-chief will be commanders-in-chief. And when it comes to washerman, man is the main word here. So it becomes washermen. Right? So this is how we change singular compound nouns to plural compound nouns. Now, there are few more words that you have to remember. Few of them do not change. Change is made not to the spelling of such words like measles. It's the same. Thanks, mumps, assets, arms, savings, ashes, and draughts. Right? So these words do not change at all. No change is made to the spelling of nouns which are formed by joining two parts like scissors. I have already explained this. A few things are always used in pair. When you talk about your trousers, when you talk about your shorts, when you talk about your glasses, spectacles, I mean, when you talk about the scissors, they are always used in pairs. Tongs, when you talk about, so they are always used in pairs. So for such, we do not have any singular plural. They are used like this only. A pair of scissors, pajamas, pants, spectacles, shorts, tongs, trousers and socks. We always see, children, even if there is somebody who has only one foot or one leg, that person will also buy a pair of socks. He'll not get a single sock, right? So such words are always used in pair. So they are always used in plural. Now there are a few words which do not change in singular or plural, like fish, furniture, advice, sheep, information, 100,000, deer, score, scenery, poetry, dozen, news. They do not change in singular, plural, but yes, what you have to remember is fish. If you have different types of fish somewhere, it's a collection of different fish, then you say fishes. Similarly, when I talk about 200 number, there I will not say hundreds, 200s, no, it is wrong. But yes, if I say hundreds of people gathered there we will be using hundreds, because it is not telling you the exact counting. It is telling you like in groups, hundreds, right? So it's not one number, 200. And same happens with thousands also. They do not take the plural form when preceded by any numeric digit. If we talk about them alone, then of course we talk about them in plural. My father gave me 500 rupees and hundreds of banners were hung, right? So this makes the difference. Now some nouns are never used in plural, like poetry is not poetries, scenery is not sceneries. When we talk about them in plural, we say poems. When we talk about many scenes, we say scenes. And then furniture, in plural, we say pieces of furniture and pieces of advice. We do not use these words in their plural form as it is, right? Let's go ahead now and learn more. Some nouns have one meaning when used in the singular form, but yes, when it changes to plural, it gets into two meanings. Like when I talk about color, it means what's the color of this? It's gray, right? But when I talk about it in colors, it means different colors. It is the plural of color, as well as it means the flag or flags of a ship or any regiment. When I talk about pain, it means physical pain only. But when I talk about pains, it means both the plural of physical pain also, and it also means toil. That means the hard work, efforts. Then custom means tradition. Customs means traditions also plural, and it also means the taxes to be paid on imported goods, right? So this is how the singular gives a different one unique meaning, but plural gives two different meanings, right? Going ahead, some collective nouns, they are singular, but they are used actually in plural, like the people. People is when we are talking about many persons. So it is used as plural. We are using a plural verb here. The people of this city are very gentle. And when I talk about cattle, that is a group of animals, we say the cattle are returning home. Okay. Now, some nouns, although they appear to be plural just because they have s at the end, but remember they are always singular. Physics, it's just one subject. So we say physics is an easy subject. Then coming to innings, first innings of the match is over. We do not say first inning, right? So it is still singular. We are using a singular verb after such nouns. Going ahead, some nouns have two plural forms. Like when I talk about cloth, it is fabric, but its plural can be cloths also, which means the pieces of cloth, and it can be clothes also. Look at the pronunciation, see the difference. This is cloths. That means the pieces of cloths, unstitched. And clothes means garments. Coming to brother, brother is one brother. When you talk about brothers, it is plural. That means more than one brother. But when I talk about its other form, that is brethren, that means the members of a male religious group, especially when we talk about church. Now, there are some words which are foreign words and their plurals take a totally different form, like agendum. The plural becomes agenda. Appendix is appendices. And then formula is formula. We add E to it. Crisis is I changes to E, crises. Oasis, again, I changes to E, oases. Then analysis is again I changes to E. The plural of curriculum is curricula. The plural of basis again I changes to bases. Now criterion becomes criteria. Phenomenon becomes phenomena when it is in plural. So a few things you will have to learn to remember. Now here's an exercise. We have already done lots of singular and plural, and many you know from your past learning also. So you have to just use the correct plural form of the given words. Some of them are really easy. You have already done. Let's see. Buffalo, mosquito, wasp. What's the plural of child? Can you tell? Yes, we have already done so many. Women, all of them are colony. That is colonies. Deer remains the same. There is no word like deers. And then, yes, wolf you know, goose you know, pond. They are all very easy. I hope you can do this exercise. Yes, okay. So I leave this exercise on you to do. So this was all about noun, number, singular and plural. Hope you enjoyed learning it, and we'll be coming ahead with next session on the same topic. Till then, happy learning children, and please learn all the different forms, the exceptions that we have learned here.